mound in St. Pete.
And now the homeowner who is having that mound removed says he's reversing course and will be putting all the excavated material back. Spectrum Bay News 9's Josh Rojas is in St. Petersburg with more on this developing story.
All work on this Indian mound stopped last month when human remains were discovered, and that remains the case today with no further excavation planned. The homeowner says he recognizes the importance of preserving and respecting the site. Karen Sarin has an Indian mound in front of her home that extends down the street.
This is a very big Indian mound that goes all the way from here all the way to the end of this block. So 4 houses of Indian mound.
Karen loves the Indian mound. That's why she was upset when a new neighbor began removing his portion of it back in June to build a driveway. It exposed layers of shell left over from seafood the Native Americans ate.
Well, this one, you can see that they broke into it, and they would just take the conch out.
The dig also exposed indigenous human remains. Through a spokesperson, the state archaeologist confirms human bone was uncovered and it's archaeological. That means 75 years or older. The state archaeologist says plans are being revised not to disturb the site further. In a statement, Karen's neighbor says he plans to rebuild the retaining wall and replace the original soil that was excavated.
Well,
Karen says she's happy the Indian mound's going to remain intact.
I think that's where it belongs. I think it was left there for 2,000 years or 1,000 years or however long, and I think that's its resting place.
Robert Rosa with the American Indian Movement says he's also happy with the outcome. He wants to see state law strengthened when it comes to disturbing Indian mounds.
They dig us up constantly, and we need these laws changed not to favor builders or developers, but to favor the indigenous people who've been here for thousands of years.
Karen says Indian mounds are what makes the Bayshore Homes neighborhood unique.
You can't replace 2,000 years of history. So I think it's a win-win outcome.
The homeowner says the archaeologist he hired will oversee all of the work on the mound, which is required by the approved certificate to dig from the city. Now, both Karen and Rosa credit our coverage for helping to turn things around. In St. Petersburg, Josh Rojas, Spectrum News.